Well, good evening. Happy sine wave ballet in the background. It's very, very lovely. This is my home system. Let me give you a little zoom in action here. There's number one. There's a very large hole right there that needs to be filled. There's also a little bit of a redundant VCA. I've got the quad VCA. I don't think I need these other two. Although those other two are actually really nice, because each single VCA has 3 inputs, and they each have attenuators. So, like, it's pretty much a mixer, right? Which is a cool thing to have. But then, of course, I also have a mixer. Just a small one in the corner, a little 4-channel mono mixer. So that can probably go too, to be honest. One of the two can go. And I don't really like the Mux Slicer. I should just find the box and try to sell it and, get rid of it. But most of this is the there, that guy with the pre-lights, spectral multi-band resonator. Hey, Starman, what's going on? I am preparing some drums right now. All right. You can take a little bit of a quiet time. Yeah, but let's think. All right, what are we thinking here? First of all, you know what? Let me get a piano out. I like to just play a little bit of piano to kind of think about chords and stuff. I was just goofing around today in my classroom, and I was like playing interesting chords, and totally put me in like a synthwave mood. And I was like, okay, we're gonna have to do something tonight. What do we got here? Is this decent? No, it's not. It's not really. It's a good producing piano. Xander, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming by. We're going to fire up some Piano Tech because Piano Tech is the fucking bomb. And there. Just doesn't quite sound as good as I remember. It's very odd. The octopus disc. Alright, that's the actual. Hey, hey, why are you not working? Panorama? What? Where is the... Oh, yeah, you didn't, oh, you didn't fire up the digital piano. Oh, well, you know what? Screw it. It's not a big deal. One problem is that this controller is like very, very light touch, and I kind of hate that. Honestly, can I change it? I can't see anything because my lights are off. Oh, God. Setup. Okay, that's the button. Setup menu. Third. Two. No. Try that, I guess. It's still basically the same. It's not a big deal. I can change the sensitivity here, but player wide. Is this the one I was doing? No. That's the one I was looking for. Okay. Digging it. digging it. Tab tempo. Where are we at? I know we're more than 56. 104, something like that. We'll go 108. How about that? That sounds like a thing. Sounds like a hip thing. Too slow. $120? Seriously? No, I can't do a song in 120. I'm religiously opposed. I don't know if it's gonna stay this sound, but I really like it. So kind of different parts of this, right? I don't. Let's turn off loop. All right. Okay, and then, obviously that can go to different places. These are just going to be like chunks. Chunks that we have to go in and slice out the aftertouch because I hate it. If I can find it. There it is. There it is. Ugly. Hate you. Die. Okay. Aftertouch has been expunged. Huzzah. Obviously we start here. Okay, so that is a 4-measure section. Well, that's convenient. So, like, LARP, and then, like, chorp. Except that guy comes ahead. I can see it. What? Yeah, you're the victim of shitty quantization. I mean, shitty performance. 1, 2, 3, 4. This last one was okay, though. This is a decent take. That... Okay, but like, let's look at the first thing. And we can chop that guy, I think. See, there were a couple of little biff notes in there. That's one of them. I can spot them usually pretty well. First one was good. Is it in here? No, that's okay. This one, maybe? No, that one's all right, too. It must have been in the shitty take. Gee, what a shock. It was a shitty take. Now, bass. What kind of bass? Is it like a pulse? Even just like an octave. Like an octave pulse would be actually probably pretty good. So, like, legend. And, of course, bass. As we all know... is red, because that's the way we roll here. Reset this, but I do want a nice fatty unison bass. Let me just loop a 4-measure chonk here and see what we can just sort of like make real quick. Happened to my grid. My grid disappeared. That's really weird. It's there. There's a little bit of grid. Bro. Reason? You're being buggy. You're being a buggy asshole. Let me save this really quick. I think maybe it's a good time to restart at some point. It's not chorus in school songs. Foolish mortal. What's today? 11/29/22. Yeah, man, my grid's being a dick. There. Die. Die in a fire, grid. I did just run an update on Reason. Little tiny little gig and a half. And they talked about stability improvements. Really? Maybe the program, but not the grid. Fucking grid's unstable. Okay. There we go. Where were we? Oh, yeah. We were still here with our goofball grid. Look at that. Still weird. Oh, well. Life goes on. What is this? I don't know. Let's see how that sounds. All right, well, let's get a better sound, first of all. Yes, envelope amount. No. No sustain. Let's maybe think just like a slower decay, though. Blah, 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 blah. And then, as long as your amplifier is a little bit longer than that, you're good to go. On. Turn on, you daft bastard. Okay, we're gonna go 8 foot for this guy. A little bit of detune, a little bit of positive detune. Get some gnarly low end going here. A little bit of drive on the filter, a little bit of feedback would be good. Maybe not quite as much detune up here. No, it needs a little longer than that. Can we get a retrigger on this? Yeah, we can get a retrigger. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, wait. A little higher than that. Okay, yeah. All right, click. Son of a loop is on. I just rode over myself. Damn me. Yeah, there's weirdness in there. Oh yeah, that's the pre-note to the next take, which sucked. That's what's going on. It's still a little bit weird that there's like extra like weird notes and stuff here. That's okay. I might not even use it. How's the end? That's why my grid is goofball, because I'm an idiot. The ending point was way over there. Something sounds off, timing-wise. There's some weird timing stuff going on, and I hate it. Yeah, that's, it's like early. Okay. We got bass. We got a little bit of a theme going, but the question is, let's do a thing for now. Let's find a good synth to use with this. Clearly, Antidote is always a good answer. And then the thing that we're going to do is I'm going to mute this for one thing. I'm going to drag this guy here. And I'm actually going to pull the bass notes out of this. Well, yes, you're right. I mean, if I think appropriate synth for just about anything, the answer is Antidote. Love those giant wide soundscapes. Um, I was thinking about the Tal Juno for that because it seems like it seems like a very Juno sound right there. But then I just throw it through chorus and I try to make it wider, and I'm like, why resist? It's kind of dumb. Just do the thing. Um, just gonna kick it off easy. No, I like the 4 on the floor, the constant pulse. Honestly, I like the tightness of this more. Bass is like eating up a ton of real estate in there. So we need like a melody. We need like a theme kind of a thing here going. And then maybe here is where we turn this. Except that's not going to go there. It's going to go here. What we should do is probably double this one. Yeah. Okay. And then kind of here, like everything's sort of rolling. So hi-hats and that kind of thing probably pipe in at that point. Maybe. Maybe not quite. Melody, though, is important. We need something here. Which means we need a sound. It just occurred to me. No. What we want to do. No, I think we just want to hook this up to USB only. Of course, the plug is upside down. Yeah. Got the D50. I always wanted a D50. All right. So, yeah, you can just chill here, break anything. All right, so then what we do is we just fire up an external MIDI instrument. Reason devices. Built-in devices, is that it? Yeah, MIDI out device, okay. I'm using like pure 80s drums. So I don't know what your needs are. um, this is the Jiggery Pokery Kings of Kong, and it's like all old drum machines, and it's fucking great. I don't know, Splice, man. Splice, or what's the other one? That's not Splice. Um, I have Splice. I rarely use it, but when I do, I'm really glad I have it. Because you can get all kinds of cool stuff there, and I'm really into like Indian vocal samples and stuff. Where are we going with this? We are going to the DO5. All right. I hear it. Yeah, I hear him. Except we need to borrow this output kit. Yeah, okay. I like it. I have one, except that I don't because a friend of mine has borrowed it for like a year, and I keep thinking I need to get it back and give him something different. I wish I had room here for like more of a synth setup. Dude, I have a lot of synths, and I don't have a lot of space for them, so they kind of come in waves. Like I've got a Hydra synth, I've got a System 8, I've got a VR09, the combo organ like emulator thing. I've got a lot of stuff. I got a Mini Freak back behind me, MS2000R, MS20. Um, what else? What I know I'm missing some. Like I have the DeepMind 12. I have a lot of shit. Juno G. Oh yeah, Alesis Ion. I've got a lot of shit, and nothing's like set up anywhere, and it's kind of frustrating, but kind of not. I like having access to it, but my laziness kills me. So I have a Korg Lambda at the studio also, which is a lovely old school string machine. I have a Micro Freak, not a Mini Freak. Did I say Mini? Yeah, no. Micro Freak that I like never use. Everybody raves about that synth. It's a micro, yeah. Mini, micro, whatever. Okay, this might be kind of annoying, to be completely honest. Mini Freak V, as in like virtual? I'm surprised that's not already available in something else. All right, let's switch this over. We need to come up with Okay, I'm going to have to loop this for a little while here and kind of listen and just get into more of the spirit of this. Something like that, okay. Yeah, okay, and then we quantize that, right? And then we just go create audio track, stereo in. I'm gonna have to mute a few things though when I record this. So, bye-bye. I'm gonna redo that and just try to crank the level up a little bit more. It's very quiet. This thing does not have a big output level. Okay, I dig it. That's cool. That's cool. I'm gonna cut off the reverb tail though, as much as I hate to, because it's lovely. Of course, we have to use staccato heaven because it's such a great sound. It has to be used. All this yellow. I kind of like that sound, but it's a little bit too new. Know what I'm saying? What else could be interesting? I don't know. Let's see. That's lovely. That's exactly what it needed. Just like a simple like blistering saw wave. Always good for the soul. We got no blue going on. That's a real bummer. Do we need this anymore? No, we don't really need this anymore. I think all of that stuff. So yeah, let's just nuke this whole track because we don't need it. Okay. No, 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 no. Nah, a little bit too fast. It's got to be a little slower. Wave state seems cool. So when I was younger, I really wanted a wave station, like back in the day in the 90s. And I ended up getting a TS12, Insonic TS12, which was a 76 note monster of a synth with a huge sequencer. It was like a huge workstation. I literally used that thing to death. It broke, and it broke bad. And it had some of the capabilities of the wave station, though. You could do wave sequencing and stuff, not like the ridiculous levels. Like I think the wave station, you could do like 256 parts or something, and it would constantly morph through the different waves that you're using. Um, he's got a wave station or an Insonic. Oh, does he? Dude, that's my favorite synth of all time that I've ever used. It's just so nice. It's powerful. The keyboard is great. It's a nice Fatar keyboard. Nope, back. I'll tell you what though. Now, the very, very ending of this, we could put a little tiny bit of a fade out in there. Just tiny, tiny. Yeah. I was hearing a little pop at the end of it. And yes, it snaps out and disappears, but that's okay. I just don't want there to be an actual audible click or pop. So a little tiny fade out will fix that. My only bitch about using drums like this in this is that I need to go through and like do a lot of work on the individual drums and stuff, and it's kind of it's a bit of a pain in the ass, to be completely honest. I sort of hate it. These guys, these can go another 2 times, I think. Once more through the full melody, and then over here we're going to change chords to something new. But we need a new part here also. We need a couple of new parts, to be honest. I'm just going to construct a quick pad part out of spare parts here. And just like go there. Okay. And then strip out all of the sustain. We don't need it. Okay. Yeah, the coolest thing I thought about the TS12 was right by the pitch bender and the mod wheel, you had 2 buttons. All right. So each sound was constructed out of 6 partials. Okay, and each partial was like an individual wave, which was like a rompler kind of thing. Okay. But those 2 buttons gave you 4 different combinations, so you could turn on and off. And then so like you select the left button, and you'll have a different mix of sounds. Or you can shift values in the sound, so you can make things go up and down octaves. The thing was so like performance oriented. It was amazing. I used it for theater work for a long time. And then one day, there was static, and it died, and it fried the CPU. And I looked into the cost of repair, and this was after Insonic had, disappeared. And cost of repair was insane. And I ended up just junking it, which I kind of regret, but I didn't have the resources to, like, deal with it at the time. Like, when you're basically broke. Okay, this is going to be a little bit like precision up until that point, but what we're going to do is just do... Alright, so now we've got, like... Yeah. Oh, baby. Let's introduce you to your friends. Let's try it up an octave here. Okay, I dig. It's cool. Okay, back to the beginning here. Back to the front. Okay, now I just jotted that down as a quick sketch for next time so I would remember. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to take off due to various reasons. But that's beside the point. These weekly streams are usually tutorial section. No, not really. I mean, I've done a few here and there. I'm far too busy. Yeah, that's it. Lazy. It's a little of each, to be honest. I'm a full-time teacher, so like, you know, and I've got other stuff too, other side hustles and such. So I don't make a lot of like standalone videos or anything like that. But that was kind of the thing when like, especially during COVID, started streaming like daily. And I think to sell myself a little, I think workflow is a big thing just to watch other people too. I'm not even saying just me, but like watching anybody stream is a good thing because it gives you an idea of like workflow. Um, so take that for what it's worth. But obviously, I've been on the modular kick lately, so I haven't done a lot of like DAW streaming. But it used to be a much more consistent thing, and I imagine over the winter that's probably going to be true. It's going to start slanting that way, especially since I actually have inspiration from time to time. So, anyways, I'm going to hit the road, and I will probably see you. I don't know, at the latest Friday, but maybe during the week. Unfortunately, my girlfriend has COVID. So she's kind of out of commission for like probably a week. And I'm looking at myself going, yeah, I was just with you on Saturday and Sunday. And she picked it up over Thanksgiving. Now I feel totally fine. I don't feel any symptoms at all. And I did take a test on Monday, um, which is when she found out. So I took a test on Monday and I was negative, but it might take a couple of days. So I think tomorrow's going to be the day. If I'm still good tomorrow, then I'm probably totally fine. I probably escaped it because I mean, like we were obviously in close, contact. So like, um, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Like so far so good. We'll see. I really hope not. It'd be great to escape this without getting it, unless I got it in some super minor form, because I'm like, double vaxxed and double boosted and all the shit. So like, wish me luck. Anyway, so I might see you Thursday. I might do something on Thursday. It depends. It'll probably be another DAW stream, or I need to do a VCV rack stream too one of these days, and start playing around with that again, and you know, see what's new, see what's good. So, anyways, have a good night, y'all, and thanks for coming. And